Hi, this is Jundo. Welcome to Tree Leaf. And I'm here to tell you that Master Dogen has chutzpah. Chutzpah means he had brass. He had guts to sit there and say to us that all we need to do is sit there. That Zazen is the practice of practices, the king of samadhis, the big enchilada. I mean, there are a lot of Buddhist practices. Zazen is seemingly just one. You can chant, you can do ceremonies, you can light incense, you can bow, you can do all kinds of things. What's so special about Zazen? Well, that's the point. Master Dogen, as we saw yesterday, said that when Master Bodhidharma first came to China, the Buddhist monks who were there were so surprised that a guy was sitting so much Zazen that they called him the Zazen guy. And Master Dogen said they shouldn't be doing that because Zazen is just the natural heart of Buddhism. I think Master Dogen can make a good case. The Buddha sat. He sat under the Bodhi tree. That is where he found what he had been searching for through that sitting, in that sitting, as that sitting. And so Master Dogen says that Zazen is not just a means to an end, it is the end itself. You see, this is the point that Master Dogen is always making, and if you sat at Tree Leaf here, you've heard me say it 1,001 times. If we sit Zazen as a means to an end, as just a tool to get somewhere, well, then it's just another technique, nothing special. And we're always running after the pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. But when we sit Zazen as the perfect action of that moment, of all moments, the only place to be, the only place we can be, a perfect doing, perfectly what it is, a complete act that swallows and encompasses all things. Hey, guess what, guy? It is. It's a little bit like saying that if you see a flower, it's just a flower, it's just a flower. But if you see the flower as everything, it is. Which leads to the story of the Buddha, Mahakassapa, and the flower. Buddha gets up on the podium. Everyone's expecting a big talk. He's the Buddha after all. They put the spotlight on him. Got the microphone. Go ahead, Buddha. Wow us. What does he do? Silently, he holds up a flower. Everyone in the audience kind of disappointed at this minimalist, where's the Buddha? Where's the talk, guy? But only the disciple Mahakassapa understood and smiled that the flower held everything, was everything, expressed everything. All the universe right there in its petals, if you can see it. And he smiled. And that, we think, in our Buddhist tradition, is the start of the Zen line. Because Mahakassapa, who does he turn into? The first Zen patriarch. Because that was the first transmission, mind to mind, heart to heart, beyond words, from the Buddha to the first Zen patriarch. And after that, it all began. But as Master Dogen said, you shouldn't call it the Zen patriarch because this is just Buddhism. This is just a little frozen for a second. Am I still here? Yes, we're still here. This is the only place to be, all expressed in Zazen. So, for that reason, Master Dogen makes a point of saying that this Zazen we do is a little different from how some other Buddhists meditate. First off, there are a lot of Buddhists who don't bother meditating at all. Well, good for them, but Master Dogen says that they may be missing a point. And if there are Buddhists who meditate in order to attain unusual experiences, profound spiritual states, loss of consciousness, they're just using it as a tool. Perfection. It is perfect. Now, Master Dogen closes by saying that this is so perfect that even the celestial beings in heaven are wowed by it. Let me just say this. This is traditional Buddhist cosmology. As Buddhism came through India, China, it picked up the Indian gods and the Chinese gods. And look, Master Dogen was a man of the 13th century. They believed in that stuff, just like a lot of people today believe in angels. And let me tell you something. Who am I to say that they don't exist? If you're up there, I hope you're looking out for us. Master Dogen's point was simply that Zazen is so powerful that it even wows the heavens. So, whether there are celestial deities or not, I don't know. But I do know the power of Zazen is not myth and superstition. That is true when you taste it as such.